Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm AvidGamer. Now today I thought I'd do my first video of just all vehicle play. I don't normally play the vehicles in Battlefield games. I played a little bit of the pilots in Battlefield 4 just for fun, but I could never really get the hang of it, and by the time I started doing it, all the pilots in the sky were just totally awesome and just totally kicked my butt. So Battlefield 5, I decided I'm going to use the vehicles a lot more, so this is my first video and I'm just going to talk about a few things that have helped me sort of become a better pilot that I've noticed, and hopefully it just helps anyone that's watching if they're struggling and that. So if you get these opponents that are just kind of wiggling around a lot, just make sure you burst firing, because you don't want to spend all your ammo and not be able to finish them off. Wait until they sort of start smoking quite badly, and just start laying off sort of like lots of rounds once they start smoking. Now the bombers are always generally a lot weaker to go for when they're turning. So just like always attack them when they're turning. If they're lining up straight, they're going to probably try and switch seats and like getting that machine gun for you. Now it's important as well to team up with someone. Anyone that's in on your team in another plane, keep your eye on them. If they get in trouble, go help them, and eventually they'll start helping you. You end up dominating the skies a lot quicker and for a lot longer sort of time periods if you work together as a team. It's really important to use squad play when you're in the skies. You know, don't just think you're a solo maverick. Back up your teammates, force people to make mistakes, and yeah, you'll start getting better results. Now this is another example again for the bombers when they're turning. There's not much they can do to defend themselves, especially if they're a solo pilot without a gunner. They need to line up, they need to start going straight and leveling out before they can really do anything. So just always try and take advantage of when they're doing them hard turns. Now here I try and go for a sneaky little rocket on the ground, picked up a couple of damage points, and so just always be aware of ground opportunities. Now I picked up a tail, so I was braking right and then I brake left, just sort of trying to be a little bit unpredictable, but I get a little bit of damage, so that sort of confirms that I got him on my tail without looking behind. Now this is something I like to do: stay close to cover, barrel roll over the top, and be a little bit unpredictable and kind of crazy looking, and they'll tend to back off, or they'll have to be crazy themselves to chase you. I managed to avoid him and then get on the back tail with this bomber here. Sort of finish him off. Is this a guy I finish off? I think I'll finish him off anyway, or force him to make a mistake. So there we go. Oh yeah, I remember now. Right, so he's trying to heal. He's trying to repair whilst he's flying, so his turning angle's not that great. He's not gaining that much height. He's still trying to heal himself. That's why he's taking a little bit of damage, a lot of damage. But he can't turn quick enough and go straight into the mountain. Now in this clip here, it's a little bit hard to explain, but I lose visual on this guy as he's pulling back on the brakes. So I lose visual, I roughly know between north and east. So I start turning around and then cut back into myself. So here we go, start cutting in. I'm going north and east, kind of roughly there. Can't see him, so then I decide to turn a little bit west or something, and there we go, pick him up again. I hope that was all the right compass directions, but basically I'm trying to say always be aware of your bearings, and your compass is it's like your second best friend up there. Any wingman who's up in the sky with you, he's your best mate. So like I was saying, team play, squad play, very important when you're in the planes. So the bearings here as well, I look on the compass because there was an AA gun just shooting off at me there. So I check my bearings on the map, start turning back in, switch to my rockets, start lining myself up, having a little look for him, not quite sure where he is, he's just to the left slightly there. So there he is, line up and then let off the rockets. So just always be mindful of your bearings and the compass. So this is a bit more teamwork happening here. We're teaming up on a bomber. Like I say, if you start helping your teammates, they'll start helping you. I think one of our teammates crashes into him here. Is this the one? Oh no, no, it's the next clip I think. So anyway, just it's important to work together anyway. and you'll take out the bombers a lot quicker. So this is me just making a pass on one of the flags, just laying off some suppressive fire, just supporting the ground troops whenever you can. Even if you're only just picking up damage points and suppressing people, it helps people on the ground. So just always try and keep that in mind when you're flying past flags and things like that. So this guy here, he's barrel rolling. He's not really evading anything. He's got nothing to barrel roll over the top, so he's got no cover. He's going up rather than down. That doesn't help. You lose a lot of speed. So if you get someone behind you laying into you, just barrel roll down. If you've got no cover, just go down. You pick up a lot of speed and it'll be a lot harder for them to hit you. This guy here, he's trying to slow down, and he just, like, I don't know, like, I forced him into crashing anyway, basically, you know. Just take your time, burst firing, don't allow him to force you into making a mistake or anything like that. Alright, so this is the clip I think I was talking about earlier. We're teaming up together, 3 of us here, taking out a bomber. One of us crashes into him, so he goes down. 2 of us are alright. I pick up a tail here, so someone's behind me. This is what I'm talking about. If you've got nothing to hide behind, go down and then find some cover. I barrel roll over the top here like a crazy man, being unpredictable, and the guy behind me, he has to bail. So like I say, you make it really difficult for them to chase you. He wasn't confident enough that he wasn't going to crash into the mountain after he's chased me. And you know, so like I say, just look for cover, be unpredictable, and never go up. Going up is pretty much certain death, you know. So this is me supporting some more ground troops here. Anytime I've got nothing to do and there's nothing in the sky to shoot, just pass over an occupied flag, lay off some machine gun fire, get aiming down sight so you can see a little bit better, wait for the hit markers or anything like that to pop up, and then chase them down, fire off your rockets or drop your bombs and pick up some kills. Now this is just me doing pretty much the same again. Coming in, aiming down sights, laying off some machine gun fire, and then letting off the rockets once I find my targets. So this is just some more team play here. I didn't pick up the kill, but I picked up the destroy. Me and my other teammate working together, taking out the bombers really quickly. Now I've had to slow down here to match this guy's speed, pull hard on the brakes. So his plane's naturally slower, but he's also pulling on the brakes himself, so I need to really pull hard on my brakes to make sure that I don't overtake him. Like I was saying, short burst fire. Just keep up the pressure, don't panic, wait until he starts smoking, and then finish them off. Also nicely lined straight up to another bomber here. Now this guy is trying to go straight up. Now like I say, you go up, it's certain death. You slow down so much that it's just an easy target. So try and avoid it if you can, even if you're in the bombers, the fighters, whatever. So this is a clip here, and I want to do a hard cut, start slowing down, start turning really hard so I can cut back in onto the occupied C flag, tilt down quick, see some guys running, lay off the rockets and pick up another kill. So anyway, I've been AvidGamer. I hope you'd enjoyed today's video, and yeah, I'll see you soon.